I'm going to show you guys how I do tax planning for my clients. I asked all my clients, why did you hire me? They said, Ari, I hired you because my old advisor wasn't doing the tax planning that I needed, or they just didn't have the capabilities to do it. I said, okay, is that still why you pay me? And they go, no. I go, then why do you pay me? They go, I pay you because I don't want to have to do it. I want to be retired doing what I want to do. So today, I'm going to show you how we do tax planning for clients. This is going to be another case study because I know it resonated with a lot of you. And I want to do more case studies in the future about single households and how to not leave too much to children and be a burden, but also not become a burden to children. And where's that fine balance there? So I'm going to do a bunch more case studies for you guys. But today is specifically going to be about tax planning and even more specific, Roth conversions, which can add tremendous value if you are interested in an early retirement. Let's hop right in. These are real people that I'm showing you guys right now. Now I've changed the names for security purposes. So this is David Sample and Lisa Sample. And I'm going to go through how I do tax planning so you guys can see exactly what I mean. But for a lot of you that are reaching out, it's a similar situation where maybe David has a 401k, he has an IRA, a Roth IRA, an HSA. So you can see $500,000 in his 401k and 500 plus in his IRA, 28,000 in his Roth IRA, 37 in HSA. I won't go through every one, but you can see they're 58 and 57. So they want to retire early before age 65. And whether it's 62 or 63, those are a bunch of variables that I went through and showed you how one more year of work can be tremendous. But then you fall in the boat of, let me just do one more year of work. Not just one more bonus, and then I'll retire. And that's a dangerous game to play, to be honest. The goalposts keep moving back. I know a lot of you commented on the last video saying, yep, that's me. I know it's really easy for me to just keep working. And it is. You know why? Because it's what you know. You're comfortable doing it. I want you to work because you want to work, not because you have to work. That's why I love this stuff. So I'm going to show you tax planning right now, and I want to go into the specifics of this with you. So what we're looking at right here, this is someone's tax picture over, let's just call it the next 40 years. So I know it's hard to see, but I'm going to hopefully zoom in for you and make this easier. But what you can see is here's their current age, so 58, and you can see here's their age at 91. So I'm just showing their effective tax rate over the next 30 plus years. There's a better way I like to show it, which is on the following page here. So this is same thing we just looked at, age 58 going out to age 91. Now, I don't know how long any of you are going to live, but the last thing I want is for you to run out of money. I also don't want you to get killed by taxes. And I have a book behind me that says, please don't get killed by taxes. But what I'm showing you is your actual tax opportunity if you want to retire early. So check out what we're looking through. We're going to go through this because this is crucial to understand. So here they are today, they're working, and they made it very clear they wanted to retire at 62. So at 62, they wanted to stop working. Okay, so here where they are, and you're going, all right, what are all these lines? What's on this? Explain this to me. So this blue bracket right here, very light blue, this is the 10% bracket. This green line is the 12% bracket. This beige line is the 22% bracket. The orange is the 24% bracket. Now, some of you are going, Ari, tax brackets are going to change in 2026. Yes, they are. So we put them right next to it so you can see what that will become. But I want you to see if you can recognize what's happening here. What's happening is there's an opportunity for a tax planning window in these years where your income is going to be relatively low. Now, a lot of you have heard my cauliflower example before, but if you haven't, you're going to hear it again right now, which is I'm going to ask you, please pay a little bit of taxes or eat a little bit of cauliflower to avoid having to eat a ton of cauliflower when you're full in the future. So you're going, all right, what is this jump here? Well, this is a Social Security jump that they're going to collect at full retirement age. And then another jump happens when RMDs occur. So they have this special window here between really 62 and 67 when Social Security starts to implement effective tax strategy. So what I'm going to show you is if you do Roth conversions, and there's more nuance to this, but if you fill up the 10% bracket, I want you to watch what happens to this number right here, your proposed strategy. People go, wow, that's a lot of money. That's $350,000 more dollars. What's happening here? Well, what's happening here, it's a very slim line. It's hard to see, but there's a little bit of green here. And the green is me creating fake income, moving money from your IRA to your Roth IRA, and that adds hundreds of thousands of dollars to your bottom line, and that is tax-free. Now, some people go, Ari, that's awesome. What if we did more conversions? Well, watch what happens here. Now it's easier for you to see. The green is me saying, guys, you're never going to be in a tax bracket this low ever again. Will you please let me do Roth conversions? Because it can add $700,000 plus to your plan over time. And once again, what's happening here, to be crystal clear, is I'm saying, guys, please move money from your IRA to your Roth IRA, paying a little bit of taxes intentionally to fill up the 12% bracket. Because some people look at this and they'll go, Ari, what if I don't do this at all? And I'll kind of toggle this off. And I'll say, what if we don't do any of this? We don't have to. Look at what happens. Well, you're in a really low tax bracket. So some people go, Ari, you're the best. Look at this. I paid taxes my whole life. Now I'm not paying a lot of taxes at all during these years. You did it. And I'm going, I didn't do it. I don't want you to love me this year. I want you to love me over the next 30 years. So what I want you to do is go, well, where can we play around with this? And what if we filled up the 12% bracket? What could that do? Well, it can add, as you can see here, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and this is conservative. You're going, Ari, why is that conservative? Because this is a minimum. And some people will say, Ari, tell me my conversion when I'm 65. And I go, I won't do it. They go, I don't like that. I think that's why I'm about to pay you a lot of money. And I'll joke with them and I'll say, I can't do it because I don't know where markets will be. We're going to have NBBs. You're going, Ari, what on earth is that? And I made it up. No-brainer brackets, which means at a minimum, no matter what happens in the market, guys, we are filling up the 12% bracket, okay? I will not be happy if we don't. In other years, I'm going to say at a minimum, because the market has gone down 15, 20%, let's convert more. You're going, Ari, why would we convert more? Well, if you want to guess who my happiest clients are, it's my clients I had when COVID happened. And the reason for that is markets went like this and their portfolio, the recovery was tax-free forever. We converted a ton of money and that grew tax-free. So I'll joke with my clients. They're like, Ari, I'm kissing your feet. I'm like, that's weird. Don't kiss my feet. But the point here is when markets go down, most people go, have a long-term vision. I go, yeah, do that and also be proactive about tax strategy. So what I want to do here now is the following. What if we filled up the 22% bracket? What might that do? Oh my God, 1.2 million more dollars to your bottom line. Amazing. Let's go a little further and I'll show you why. Well, let's fill up the 32% bracket. Watch this number. Wait a second. What just happened? Ari, I thought we were doing more conversions. Why do I have less dollars? Why do I have less dollars? Why do I only have 300,000 more dollars from conversions? Ari, what's happening here? Well, now I have less dollars, meaning this is correct. If someone came to me and said, Ari, I did a bunch of conversions here. I did great. I'll go, I wish you did nothing at all. And sometimes my job is actually to fix Roth conversion mistakes. So I love when people come to me and they haven't done conversions yet because we get to execute them wisely. But what you're saying here, some people will watch a video and go, I'm going to go do Roth conversions. I go, it depends on your plan. It depends what you want to spend. Depends on your life. Depends on all these factors. Because what's happening here is you're actually paying so much in taxes today, it's better not do any conversions. What we want to do is find the sweet spot. And the sweet spot here is right around the 22% bracket, which means over time, we want to be filling this up over many years. And when Social Security turns on, we might still be doing Roth conversions. But this completely depends. So if you're retiring before 58, or you go, Ari, what if we stopped earlier? Could we do more conversions? I go, yes. Now, I don't mean to go retire to do it. I joke with all my clients. I love this stuff, but I don't want you to fall in the boat of, oh my God, this stuff is so amazing. I'm now going to no longer work because I want to do Roth conversions, even though they like working. Okay, don't do that. Not that you would. But this is all really awesome stuff that I show people because it can add tremendous amount of money. And I don't want you to do too much in conversions where you actually kick yourself and it's better to do nothing at all. So I hope this video was helpful. This, of course, is what we love to do. It is tax planning. It is showing you how to avoid certain things and implement certain things really well with those no-brainer brackets. So no-brainer brackets, NBBs at a minimum. These are the brackets we want to fill up. And then we can get really strategic. And I call them NBBDs. You're going, Ari, what is that? No-brainer brackets dynamic. Depending on where markets are at, we're going to do more or less conversions. So this is where the tactical timing comes in. Let me be clear. I do not believe in market timing, okay? With tax planning, you get to be a really strategic based off all these cool features, and that's why I love this stuff. So I'll give you guys the quick lowdown on my background, which many of you already know, but I want to give it to you anyway, which is when I first graduated years ago and I went to school, I started at Nuveen Investments. Nuveen Investments is the fancy firm in Beverly Hills with the lights and the parking. I was around brilliant people, and I was learning the nuance of tax-free income. How do you create tax-free income? And I was like, no one's helping people when they retire early, and they're in this little bit of a window here. But before Social Security begins and before RMDs begin, people need to focus on that. So I started this podcast, the Early Retirement Podcast, and the channel to do just that, to be able to help out people just like you who are in this spot going, yep, I want to do Roth conversions. I want to invest well. I want to withdraw income specifically. So I hope this video was helpful. And if so, please do leave a comment of what else you'd like to see. If you want to reach out to us and work with us, of course, we would be happy to ascertain that conversation. Hopefully this was all that you guys were looking for in this quick video, and I will talk to you guys